Arizona State running back Cam Skattebo faces a lawsuit as he prepares for the 2025 NFL Draft. Former Sun Devils walk-on offensive lineman Mattheos Katergaris has filed a civil complaint against Skattebo and the Arizona Board of Regents, alleging negligence that caused him to sustain a serious injury. The lawsuit stems from a July 2023 incident during a football practice, when Skattebo allegedly jumped up and down on the back of a golf cart, causing its back seat to break. Katergaris, who was already seated on the cart, fell to the ground and suffered a severe triceps injury. According to his attorney, the injury required surgery and extensive physical therapy, and he has been unable to play football since. Katergaris' attorney, Neil Udelich, insists the severity of the injury has been downplayed. He describes the damage as a deep laceration extending to the bone and a 90% rupture of the distal triceps tendon. More than a year later, Katergaris still experiences pain and has lost strength in his arm. While some assumed he entered the transfer portal, Udelich clarified that his client was physically unable to continue playing. Skattebo was not initially named in the lawsuit when filed in May 2024. However, the complaint was amended twice, most recently in January 2025, to include him as a defendant. The timing of this change, just weeks after Skattebo finished a breakout senior season, has raised speculation, but Udelich insists it was a coincidence. He says they only recently confirmed that Skattebo was responsible for jumping on the cart. The Arizona Board of Regents, which oversees the state's public universities, acknowledged in its response that Skattebo boarded the cart while two other players were seated in the back section. Players had previously been instructed that only 2 people were allowed on a cart at a time, with a 600-pound weight limit. Legal documents have yet to be served to Skattebo, as process servers have been unable to locate him at his known addresses in Arizona and California. Tracking him down has been challenging since he has been training for the NFL Combine in different locations. The court has now authorized service by publication, meaning legal notices will be printed in a Maricopa County newspaper for 4 consecutive weeks. Udelich describes this process as outdated but necessary. He hopes Skattebo or his family will retain an attorney to address the case, but if that does not happen, the lawsuit will move forward using this alternative method.